Hello guys, how are you doing? This is the third part where we're gonna discuss the content of the new update. And in this third part, we are going to talk about the new Team Relay Challenge, Immortal Victor. Team Relay Challenge is a difficult dungeon that is designed to test our awakened fighters. We will definitely need our fighters to be awakened in order to beat this challenge. Otherwise, our damage is going to be pretty low. Let us take a look inside. Yeah, this boss first and foremost is a yellow element. Okay, and although this is a difficult content, but if we take a look at the reward info, it is actually pretty good. If you're able to to reach Diamond 1, you will receive Rare Enhancement Hammer, Tier 5 capsules, Tier 4 capsules, okay, some money, and I think um, the most important reward for this dungeon is this box. Okay, this box, yeah, is a HP Circle Plus imprint stone. Yeah, you can see here that all of these are imprint stones for different color and for different type of fires, but the effect is the same. HP, bleed, yeah, increases bleed damage. Yeah, and the last one is to increase the fighter's attack. Yeah, but please note that the color here, purple, means only purple element fighters. And this particular one is for attack type fighters. But you don't have to worry though, because if we take a look for the second one, this is for blue element attack type. The third one for red element attack type. The fourth one green element attack type. And the fifth one is for yellow element attack type. Okay, and after that, then it's for defense type. Yeah. So the sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10 is for defense type fighters for each color. Yeah, 6 to 10. And then after that is followed by balance type fighters. Okay, so every type of fighter, every element, right, will be able to earn the corresponding imprint stones. Yeah, so you don't have to worry. And after the circle, then it's going to be the square, and then it's going to be the hexagon. Yeah, so this box will have all of these line up inside, so you may be able to get hexagon, you may be able to get square, you may be able to get circle. Okay, but the most important thing is you will definitely get a plus imprint, and with one, two, three effects, which is actually quite good. So in the future, you will, by doing this, right, you will definitely be able to equip your fighters with the corresponding imprint stones. So you don't have to buy the imprint stones anymore. Yeah, you'll be able to get it. But if you want the imprint stones that can give you power charge rate, yeah, like the square yellow, or you want the imprint stones that can reduce opponents' power, like the circle yellow, then you will definitely have to grind through the ROP, Rite of Passage, and then buy the box, and then hopefully you got lucky or you buy through the shop. Okay, and the second important reward is the first clear reward, which is the best record award. Wow, take a look at this. When I see this, I get very, very excited. Just imagine if you manage to deal 500 million damage, that means essentially killing the boss, you can get a total of 6,950 rubies. Wow! Okay, and if you logically think about it, this is yellow and it is actually weak to bleed. So that means for the future weeks, this can also be rotated with a different color, maybe green or red, and that is weak maybe to poison damage, or to burn damage, or to chill damage. And then we will get the corresponding imprint stones with chill effect, a poison effect, or burn effect even. Yeah, or maybe even darkness at the end of it all. Okay, so let's just hope that it's going to be like the element advent dungeon, where you will have one boss for each type, and that way we will have more than 30,000 ruby. So if we have each boss for 5 elements, so that means the total number of rubies that you can get if you're able to beat the boss, to kill the boss, is gonna be more than 30,000 rubies. Wow! If it's true, then it will definitely get all of the players excited. Yeah. Okay, but before that, we still have to face the fact, that is to beat this boss. This is the first problem. Yeah. Generally speaking, this boss is like the team relay dungeon, and actually this boss is you require fighters that has very long duration of special skills, and preferably 3 PG specials. Yeah. So for example, like fighters like Hamaru, Genjuro, or even Kazuya with it, and then um, Gintoki, yeah, and then Katsura, or Kamui, yeah, okay, or maybe even Nameless, yeah, if you do not have that many, if you don't have that many fighters, yeah, even Rock Howard is also valid, yeah, okay, but preferably you might want fighters that can deal critical and that can deal bleed damage, because when the boss receives bleed damage, he is going to have a increased damage taken debuff. So when he is afflicted with bleed, he will have a debuff that is called increased damage taken. So he will take more damage, and this debuff will stack. So each time he got bleed, he will have a stacking debuff, and this debuff can be stacked up to 50 stacks. Yeah, and then when you deal critical damage to the boss will also receive another type of debuff, which is a decreased defense, and this can also stack up to 50 stacks. Okay, but the catch is that this boss will cause our fighters to get a decreased power gauge gain, or power charge rate. Our power charge rate will be reduced, so that's why our specials is going to be very difficult to execute, because out of so much power gain, yeah, some of that is going to be nullified by the boss. Okay, so all in all, we must strive to awaken our fighters so that we can get as high damage as possible for this boss. Okay, and this boss can the entry count for this boss is actually preset daily. So every day, no matter how much damage you deal, finish this boss once a day. Yeah, and then the next day it will be reset. Then you can try again. Yeah, but one thing that I don't like about Netmarble is that if you go to the ranking info, you can take a look that first place, second place, third place, you will have a 2 billion damage. And then if you take a look at the fighter, you take a look, it's actually Omega Rugal, Pt.3, and Nameless. I can guarantee you, yeah, even with all Awakened 5, you will not be able to get 2 billion damage. It is impossible. Yeah, because the boss will die at 500 damage, 500 million damage. So how are you gonna get 2 billion damage? It's definitely a cheat. Yeah. Second place also the same, third place also the same, fourth place also the same. Yeah, and you see, fourth place Iori. Sounds familiar, right? The name? Yeah, this could be the Iori that is using the cheat every time we meet him in the championship. If you remember, yeah, I've met him once before, and he definitely uses cheat when fighting with me at that time, and I got the recording as well. And not only that, he is even mocking the developer, right? That he can deal this much damage by using Goro Diamond level 30, by using Terry Bogard, by using Ralph, yeah, and all of these are all bronze border. So it is impossible to achieve. Yeah. Okay. So I hope that Netmarble really wake up their idea, and instead of coming out this new content, I mean, I welcome all of this new content, but I think the more pressing matter is actually to fix the server, to strengthen your server so that we can get a very good connection, strengthen your server in terms of security so that these guys cannot use cheat that easily, so that third-party program cannot affect the game. Yeah, this is the most important aspect, and they failed to nail it. Yeah. Okay. It is actually I am disgusted at these cheaters. I am even more disgusted at Netmarble because they are not doing anything. Yeah. Just like in the real life. For example, in your neighborhood, someone has been burgled. Okay, the house has been broken in, but the police officers are not doing anything. You know, so everyone is disgusted at the burglar, but even more disgusted at the law enforcer because they are not doing anything. Actually, I pity them. Yeah, because these guys are so pitiful that they're trying to have some kind of achievement, and this is what they did. This shows that they are very desperate for acknowledgement, very desperate for some kind of achievement that they otherwise cannot achieve in real life or in virtual game. So yeah, let's pity them and let them do what they want, because I'm afraid if we persecute them too much, then they will lose all hope in living altogether. Okay, let's just play this game, get our rewards, and get out of here. Okay, that 6,950 ruby should be a very good motivation for all of us. Yeah. Okay, I think this is it for the new content discussion, and I hope you guys are lucky. And please take note that in another 2 days we will have a new fighter, because as you can see here, 1 day left. That means tomorrow is the last day for Lady Brian and Leona. So hopefully we're gonna get Iori and K Dash and the K Dash Fest in the new fighters in 2 days time. Okay, thank you so much for those of you who have watched, and stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.